What's going on, guys? Pegasus and the Wise Guys, and we're here with, the Buster Blader homie. He's not playing Buster Blader though. I mean, he
not yet.
Not yet. He didn't fell off playing Buster Blader. But what'd you play today?
We play DDS.
DDS. Shout out to Colts.
What's up?
You got my man Joey Wheeler over here on the ones and twos. The Cypher King.
Despia Dogmatika Shaddolls.
Despia Dogmatika Shaddoll. DDS.
DDS.
Okay. We got to get the acronym.
Alrighty, we need to. We're gonna start this off. Mandatory 3. He's your main searcher. The guy's really good. So when he's normal or special, you can add a branded spell or trap from your deck to your hand, and then he has his graveyard effect. If a fusion monster leaves the field due to your opponent's card effect, he triggers in the graveyard. Target one monster your opponent controls, special summon him, then negate it. So it's all one effect that triggers in the grave and it resolves there. So it's pretty good floating effect. Like I said, you get your search. It's all
Usually normal him, right?
yeah, or actually I like the special one off of the branded, but
Right.
And then we only play one Dramaturg. I call him Dramaturg because he just shits on people. But he's really good if you use him as a fusion material from hand or field, and if he goes to the grave or gets banished because you used him for fusion material, you can special summon him back. And then his effect is if your opponent special summons from their extra deck, XZ, Synchro, so on and so forth, you can target one monster on the field and negate its effects. So he's pretty good to stop your access code after he gains the attack. I'm only playing one Despia Tragedy. This I really don't want to open up with it. It's really strong though. This card is sent to the graveyard by card effect or banished by card effect. You can search a Despia monster from your deck to your hand. So banish it off a Schism while it's in your grave, then get the add. It's pretty good.
There's always a plus out of it some kind of way.
Yep.
I got you.
And then but that's it for your Despia monsters.
That's the right ratio.
Yeah,
there.
for now it is. Once the rest of that Despia stuff comes out and the more branded stuff that comes out, you'll up this stuff and play a little bit different. Then we play your Dogmatika. This is the second D in the DDS. So 2 Ecclesias. Shout out to the new secret.
This look really good.
Yeah, we all know what they do. 1 Fleur, 1 Maximus. Maximus is really good for your Shaddoll package that you're running. Being able to add your stuff back to your hand, send 2, so on and so forth. Really good. And then I'm also playing 1 Fallen Albaz because I love this card. Some people aren't. I like it because the fusion guy can special summon him from the deck or add him to your hand. And then he's just another free super poly.
Yeah, same archetype thing.
Yep. So that's it for that. Then we get into your Shaddoll. So we got the new Aerial, Ultra. We all know what these guys do. Yep. They banish. We got 2 Wendy's for the specials. We're playing 1 Dragon for the pop, 1 Hedgehog for the dump, Beast for the draw, and then 2 Scamatas for either the pop on the field or the dump into the grave.
Right.
So, and then that's it for your Shaddolls. That's all you need.
So keep the number low.
Yep. Then I'm maining your non-engine cards, but they still work. Your Fallen Albaz, only because he's a dragon, so he works with branded in white. He also allows you to draw into your stuff for your opponent's turn, negate, so on and so forth. Then we're playing the 1 Eldritch. Good spot removal, helps you OTK. You can send it off a Shaddoll Fusion, then bring it back. So it works, it fits a build. And then that's it for your monsters. And then we'll get into your spells. I'm only maining 2 of the field spells. You can do 3, but it's searchable, so it's like, why not?
And field spell does what?
So this field spell says during your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 level 8 or higher fusion monster by using monsters from your hand or field. So as long as it's a level 8, you can make it. And then it has a float-in effect that if a non-fairy fusion monster leaves the field because of your opponent's card effect, you can target one fusion monster in your graveyard and special summon it back. So you get the chain block when they pop, your fusion guy. You go Lubert, Chainlink 1, the fusion Chainlink 2, then this is Chainlink 3 to bring back your fusion. So it works out real good. This to me is probably the most busted card in this, which is branded opening. Doesn't send for cost, which I love. So it triggers all your Shaddoll monster effects, but it says discard 1 card, and then it says you can add 1
So it's kind of like Diamond Discus like that.
Pretty, yeah. So you can either add a Despia monster from your deck to your hand or special summon 1 from your deck in defense position. So you just put, you send a Shaddoll, bring out a Lubert, Chainlink 1 a Lubert, Chainlink 2 of the Shaddoll, so you're guaranteed whichever shirt you want off of it. So really good. Then we play, of course, 3 Nadirs. I have a feeling this card will get banned. It's just stupid.
But everybody has
Yeah. I mean, it's just one card alone can end with 3 monsters on board, a monster negate, schism to make Winda just off one card. You don't need any other card in hand. Right. So that card's, but it's good. 3 fusions for the Shaddolls, really good. 2 El Shaddoll fusions, more fusion cards. Super Poly, probably the most busted fusion of them all.
Tell me about it.
You can clear boards, breaking boards. It's beautiful. Activate during damage step or during damage cal, call that stuff, whatever. Battle phase, knock it out. And then for your 1-up spells, we're playing 1 Branded in White, another fusion card. That's why the Phantasmes are in here, because you don't have to use Fallen Outbaz, you just have to use a dragon. So if Fallen Outbaz on your field or in your hand, or Phantasmes on your field or in your hand, you can use them until you use the card. And then again, it goes makes basically 2 fusion monsters if you use a light monster. So 1 call by, because it's at 1. Shout out the cross out. 1 Foolish Burial, because again it triggers the Despia Tragedy, it triggers all your Shaddolls. So
Altar too.
Yep. And then for your traps, we're playing 1 Punishment, 1 Schism, and then 1 Rush Shaddoll Incarnation.
You feel like this is necessary in the deck to play Rush Shaddoll?
It is, because it allows you, like, basically you can hand loop your beast. You can also, I've had a person Book of Moon my Winda, and then this was in my grave, so right when he went to go special summon, I flipped it back up again. So it's like, yeah, you did nothing with it. So, but it's a good tech card, just to have, and it doesn't have to flip on graveyard effect. It doesn't have to be a Shaddoll monster. You can flip any monster. So
it's good to know Thunder is coming out.
Then for the extra deck, guy's good. I don't care anybody. That's why Super Poly's so good. 1 Despia monster and 1 Dark or Light. Guy's good. Quick effect, you can make, during the main phase, you can make all monsters on the field other than level 8 or higher fusion monsters go to 0 attack for the rest of the turn. And then his floating effect is if he gets leaves the field because of your opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Despia monster or 1 Fallen Outbaz from your deck or add it to your hand. So that's how you get out your Fallen Outbaz, and you get to bring it back with the field spell. It's busted. People trying to get your monster out the window, you just make them 0, and then they just cry. Guy's MVP. At first, I didn't think I was going to use him, but the guy can out a lot of boards. It's 1 Despia, 1 Light, and 1 Dark. So you Super Poly in, you can break a lot of boards. His effect is during the main phase quick effect, you can target 1 extra deck monster that's in your opponent's graveyard and special summon it to your field, which you get to keep, or banish it.
Yeah,
so So, but just being able to keep them on your field as your monster is busted. But the other beauty effect is that after you activate the other guy's effect to make your monster 0, all your opponent's monster 0 as you bring him out, then you attack for 32 directly into their monster, and then his other effect is if you destroy a monster by battle, burn them for their original attack. So against Tri-Brigade, I made him 0, attacked into his big Link 4, so he took 3,200, and then he took another 3,000 because of the burn, and then attack for game. And then that's it for your only Despia monsters.
Send all hate mail.
Oh yeah, dude, it's busted. Then for your Shaddolls, we're playing 2 Winda. I do really want to play 3, but my extra deck's is too tight for it, but 2 gets the job done. 2 constructs, and then the secrets are beautiful. And then I think this is mandatory. You have to play 3 app clones, because this is what you'll send off into your servant. You can send this, for Maximus, whatever you need to get the effects. Being a blanket negate, permanent negate. People forget that you can negate anything on the field with it when it's summoned, and it's permanently negated until they activate another one. So, and then of course you get the search and discard. And then because I am playing Fallen Outbaz, I played 1 of him. Good from the other deck profiles I use him in. 1 Fallen Outbaz, 1 Light fusion, and then you get the fusion summon by banishing cards from hand, field, or grave. So he's good. 1 Ash also to send off either Maximus or to send off of Nadir Servant. Get to your search at the end phase. Then we play 1 Starving Venom for your Super Poly target. 1 Intis to send for pet punishment or whatever you need it for. And then 1 Predaplant because you can make your opponent's monsters dark, copy Super Poly, and then make your Starving Venom. So, or any of your Despia.
You do that a lot, don't you? Yeah. You smile.
Well, I mean, realistically, with all these fusion monsters, technically, all of them are Super Poly targets. Depending on what's on your field or on your opponent's field, all of them are technically super poly targets. So
I was actually playtesting this deck the other day with the Cosmo. I actually made him and like, killed somebody.
I've made him before too and got him up to almost 4,000 attack and was like, yeah, I'm beating over your stuff.
Right.
So, but yeah, super poly is technically the best card because all of them are live. Then for the extra deck, granted everybody's extra deck's different depending on what you play against. Side deck. But 3 nibs. It's light, so it fits with any light monster. It also fits for the Shaddoll fusion. It's a light mid construct. I also put in the 3 Drolls. Still the best hand trap in the format. Watch out for cross out, but yeah, it's good. And then I had to take 1 page out of Boy's book over here.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, I had to start doing it because
Tell me about it.
yeah, because it hurts. this card hurts.
He whooped my ass with that card today.
That card is
Now,
good.
granted, I recommend this card for locals. It's really good because it's stupid time rolls. This card is disgusting. Your opponent reveals Drytron Alpha chain. I'm gaining a ton. I don't care who you are.
Trying to poke fun at me. Huh?
I mean, you're gonna gain a ton off of it, and not only that.
What'd you get up to against me, bro? Like,
Man, I was like 30,000 life points.
I mean, but people also forget about this is that it's not the fact that you're gaining life points. Granted, that can help you in time, but that life points can literally stall you enough to be able to draw into the stuff to break your opponent's board. Because if your opponent won't be able to OTK you when you have 30,000 life points, and if you have enough cards to bait out their negates and keep going, then you could break their board next and then kill them. So it's actually, to me, a really good hand trap. No one's going to cross out that either.
Or
no one's going to cross out that.
They could just pass.
Yeah. Or if they pass and then you kill them. So
right.
then of course still blowout. It's good against back row decks. It's good against pretty much everything. I still like it. People are playing Dark Ruler. I take this over Dark Ruler. I think it's better. Then 1 Harpy's Feather Duster for back row removal, and then 2 Cosmic Cyclones.
For the spiritualism.
Realistically, if I were to change anything, I would take out the Spooky Dogwoods and put in. No, we'll put in. What's the monster that stops Drytron?
Vanity's ruler.
No, the hand trap that banishes 2 lights.
Oh, Psycho Reader.
Yeah, I would do Psycho Reader.
Because Drytron's
Yeah, like if I was at like a regional and stuff, this would be Psycho Reader just because Drytron is still to me one of the probably the most powerful
I'll
deck.
probably still keep that in.
I might too, just sacking on people. Yep, but that's it. Deck's fun. Pretty soon I think we'll do a combo video on it just to show you how nasty the deck can be.
Can you show everybody Nadir Servant?
Oh, yeah. That's actually, this is why Nadir Servant's probably going to get banned, is because of just how busted it really is. So you just do, look, that's all I need in my hand. That's it. Uninterrupted, you go Nadir, you're going to send your Ab Cologne, then you're going to add your Ecclesia. Wherever the heck it's at. Add Ecclesia, then you got Ab Cologne's effect. You're going to add Schism, and then you have to discard, so you just discard your Schism. Then you normal summon Ecclesia's effect. You're going to add your Maximus. Then you're going to special Maximus by banishing the Ab Cologne. Effect of Maximus, we both send 2. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to send Construct, and then I'm going to send Ash Dragon. Construct's effect, you get to add back your Schism to your hand. Then you're going to set Schism, you're going to pass turn, and you're going to go Ash Dragon's effect, and then you're going to add your Fleur. So basically all without anything else. So Nadir Servant just came into these 2 on field, your Schism set, which that's your window, and a monster negate. So if your opponent normal summons a dark, you activate that, banish these, bring out window, send their dark. If they have any extender monster, you go cool, negate it, pass turn. Awesome.
Attack.
Yeah. And then if you have the Despia field spell, when your turn comes, you go effect, take Winda and Maximus, make Construct. Construct's effect, Winda's effect. Then you just
in the right circumstances, this is OTK.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna kill him.
Exactly, because this will be 3,000, this will be 2,000, and it's like, cool, I'm just gonna kill you. That's why Nadir will probably get banned. Either that or Schism.
I agree.
So that's it.
Send all hate mail to Rokov.
Let's go.